Hey y'all, here are the parts I just got to build a homemade ram pump. It was quite an ordeal going around town and finding all these. We were trying our hardest to find all PVC parts because they work fine, but Lowe's in my local local plumbing store didn't have all the parts we needed. You're supposed to use all threaded for this, that way you can take it back apart if you need to. But we couldn't find these T's. They were threaded in PVC, so we had to go with galvanized. So that upped the cost quite a bit, because I think these were like $6 at Lowe's. It takes 2 T's, so that's 12 bucks extra when it should have been half that. These parts here I ended up getting from a local thrift store. So this will be connected to a 4-inch PVC pipe going up to act as the air tank, as the pressure tank for the pump. All in all, I kind of lost count of how much we have in it so far, but in just this here, I'm guessing somewhere around $100 to $120 for all these parts. So I'm really hoping that it works. It takes, oh actually before that, this is going to be a 1 1/4 inch pump, and then I'm going to go down to a 1-inch pipe. So all these pieces here are 1 1/4, and then it narrows down to 1 inch here to go out to a 1-inch black pipe. These are just connectors, PVC connectors. So it takes 2 PVC connectors. That way you can take it apart if you need to. 2 valves, shut-off valves, 2 T's, and 2 check valves. You get your check valve here in the middle, and your check valve here that releases the wastewater, the water you don't need. So it's a pretty simple machine design, and we're going to see if we can get this put together correctly. This here, this check valve, we couldn't find one that had threaded on the inside, so we're going to have to connect it with some PVC. And all in all, this is kind of exciting. We'll see if we can get water from our pond to the top of the hill to water the cows with. That's the main goal. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back together, and I'll get back to you in a minute. So check this out. I got it completely together. It went pretty easily, pretty simply. Got the pressure tank put together. Got the bicycle tire put inside. Had to go, I forgot to buy a coupling, so I had to go buy another coupling, so that added to the original price. Also, oh my goodness, I bought this first, and have you all heard of this? Presta-Valve. I'd never heard of these things before. Like, ridiculous. Look at the picture of that. I grabbed it off the shelf, had no idea that they even had a secondary solution for valve stems. Like, why would you need this? It's idiotic. And in my defense, like, look, they've got the red graphics on both these boxes. So they were side by side, and I just grabbed it because who would know if you're not in this weird bicycle world. So I had to go back and buy a new one. So I got this one. I'll take this one back to Walmart. But anyhow, so the tube is in the pressure tank and inflated to act as the air bladder. So that's pretty cool. I built this stand that way because it's supposed to be upright like this. So I built the stand to lay on the ground, and I'll just wire it like this to the stand when I get it hooked up. But so far I'm pretty excited. We'll see. Let's see if it works.